Picture yourself in the desert, very thirsty, and you run into somebody who has the last water bottle available. Would it matter how much it costed at that point? Probably not, right? So the reason I'm bringing that analogy to play is to explain why I do no reserve auctions. What do you mean? Well, there's a reserve auction and there's a no reserve auction, and there's a reason to both. But if you want to get top dollar, you need to lean towards the no reserve auction. And if I can show you why, I'll give you a quick example. First, as we mentioned and as you know, getting people to your door, that's the hardest part in real estate. It doesn't matter what the price point is, but especially in luxury real estate, getting people to the door of the property is the hardest part of real estate, especially since the advent of the internet, because everybody can see your photos, your details, and videos online. And they know that your only tool to bait them to the property is to continually lower the price. So of course they're going to just wait in the shadowed corners of the internet and wait for you to lower the price until they finally act. So, as we mentioned, there's a reserve auction, and that's where a seller can place a reserve on the property. And if that price isn't met, they can opt not to sell. So if I'm going to tell you the truth, that's the weakest way to sell in today's market, simply because that's the same premise or principle as putting a listing price on a home. What I mean is, why, if you have your buyer's hat on, why would you be enticed to go to a property where you know it's only going to sell for this amount of money or more? Well, you wouldn't be enticed. So keeping that buyer's hat on for me for a second, what would get you to the property? What would get you excited and drive you to get in the game? How about, I don't know, the opportunity to name your price on the property, on a unique property, on a one of a kind property? Well, that's why we sell our properties via no reserve auction. And that's where the homes are going to be sold to the highest bidder regardless of price on auction day. So, oh my gosh, does that mean that my home's gonna sell for $1 million? And yeah, the truth is, if your home's only worth $1 million, then yeah, that's what it's gonna sell for. But if you really have a $4 million property, then this is your best chance of selling it for that, or higher. I mean, this is really your only way of selling it higher, is creating a bidding war where people are competing together. So that's why, in my opinion, no reserve auctions are better than reserve auctions. Have a great day.